Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey, inside the Murphy Athletic Center. And what a game you're watching. What a game we're all watching. The Pope John Lady Lions and the Immaculate Heart Blue Eagles tied at 39 as we head to overtime in the sectional semifinal of the North Non-Public Group A New Jersey State Tournament. Mike Formisano along with you, calling today's action. A huge steal by Mercer Captoni. 10 seconds to go, and then Katie O'Keefe with a shot just before the buzzer, and she missed, hit it off the back rim, and so we're in overtime. 4-minute overtime here between Pope John and Immaculate Heart. Lions in their blue uniforms, now going right to left. Immaculate Heart, their whites, going left to right. Washington taking the tip, and it's won by Immaculate Heart, and it goes back to Lucy Shell. Here's Shell into the front court, guarded by O'Keefe. Now to Cole Larica. Pass in to Sofia Valente. Valente, no good. Tip, saved by Immaculate Heart. The three-pointer, good by Shell. Lucy Shell hits from downtown, makes the score 42-39. That is Immaculate Heart's first lead of the game. Washington looking to drive, lays it up, no go, too strong. And a rebound by Sofia Valente. And so now Immaculate Heart with a three-point lead and the ball. Pass over to Grella. Stolen by O'Keefe. Katie O'Keefe. She's got Nokovich with her. O'Keefe lays it up and good. Katie O'Keefe with the layup. Saying, I'm not ready for my Pope John career to end. O'Keefe with the layup, and it's now 42-41, Immaculate Heart. 2:45 to go. Monica on the right, looking to drive. No good, but a foul. So the foul on number 30, Kaylee Fitzmaurice. That's her fourth. And Monica to the line, shooting a pair. No good. Hit off of both rims, the front and back, and bounced out. She'll shoot one more. Good. Monica hits her second, and it's the 2-point lead. And Monica keeps it out of bounds. I don't know how she didn't get called for a reach-in foul there. Now Nokovich to O'Keefe. Katie O'Keefe with 2:40 remaining in overtime. 43-41 Immaculate Heart. O'Keefe will take it, drives the lane, and she took steps. Immaculate Heart will take over. So now Monica gives it to Shell. Back to Monica. Pass stolen by Nokovich. Nokovich with the pass to O'Keefe, and it's stolen right back by Valente. Wow. Now Shell to Monica. Pass goes over to Cole Larica. Captoni trying for the steal, and instead commits the foul. And that is Captoni's second foul. 43-41, Monica will go to the line, shooting a pair. First shot, no good, off the back rim. Well, Monica shoots one more. No good. Rebound to O'Keefe. And here comes Katie O'Keefe. And she'll slow things up. Minute 55. Here's Washington on the right. Washington. Pope John trails by 2. We have a foul. It's going to be against Gianna Monica. So Washington will go to the line to shoot a pair. That's Monica's second. Minute 49, and Washington with a chance to tie the game. First shot's good. Mia Washington cuts the lead to 1. McCauley into the game for Immaculate Heart. Washington will shoot her second. This for the tie. Good! Mia Washington with 2 clutch free throws. And we're tied at 43. Here's McCauley over to Shell. Back to McCauley. Shell on the right. Washington guarding. Captoni tried to tip it away. McCauley. Pass over to Grella. Samantha Grella. Now to McCauley on the right. Minute 27 to go. Kicks it back out to Shell. Sophia Valente up top. O'Keefe guarding her. Now to Cole Larica. McCauley up top. On the left. Now to Sophia Valente. She thought of it, and she traveled. Sophia Valente took steps. With 1:05 remaining, we're tied at 43. Natalia Nokovic, the freshman, will inbound. She gets it to Washington. Washington. Mia back up top, near the timeline. 56 seconds to go in overtime. Mia. And we have a whistle and a timeout by head coach Pete Torres. We're going to take a quick timeout. 43-43 in overtime. We'll be back to Pope John High School right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Pope John High School. We are in overtime in the state sectional semifinal between the Pope John Lady Lions and the Immaculate Heart Blue Eagles. Tied at 43. Mike Formisano here calling tonight's action. Thank you so very much for joining us here. An incredible game between the Lady Lions and the Blue Eagles. Pope John will inbound. Natalia Nokovic will do the honors. On the sideline right in front of the Pope John bench. Nokovic trying to get into Washington, and she finally does. Here's Mia. Mia up top, guarded by McCauley. Kicks it back out to Captoni for 3. Off the back rim, no good. And the rebound goes last touched by number 11, Samantha Grella. So it'll remain Pope John possession. Now O'Keefe. O'Keefe having trouble getting in to Nokovic. Underneath, no good. Rebound. It goes over to Captoni. And a timeout called by head coach Pete Torres. Well, the miss by Nokovic underneath, but O'Keefe laying out there and getting the rebound, and it was tipped away. And it was to Captoni in the corner. And just as she picked up the ball and gained possession, head coach Pete Torres called time. We're going to stay with you. Tied at 43. Again, the winner goes on to the sectional finals on Monday. Location and opponent unknown, as well as time right now. Last year's matchup between Pope John and Immaculate Heart for the sectional final, the Lady Lions won 39-38. That was a neutral site game in Patterson. This game, a home game for Pope John, is the higher seed, and it's tied at 43. It took till overtime for Immaculate Heart to take a lead. And in fact, they opened up a 4-point lead, but Pope John has come back to tie it. We have 35 and a half seconds to go. Nokovic will inbound the ball for Pope John. If we remain tied after one overtime, we'll go to a second. Here's O'Keefe right in front of the timeline. O'Keefe guarded by Shell. Pass to Captoni. 29 seconds to go. Sophia Valente on her. Pass over to O'Keefe. 20 seconds. Katie O'Keefe kicks it back out to Captoni. 15 seconds now. Captoni guarded by Valente. Sophia Valente. Now O'Keefe with 9. 8 seconds. Into Captoni. Back to O'Keefe. Katie O'Keefe to Washington. Washington. It's up. It's good. It's good. It's good. Mia Washington wins it for Pope John. The pride has spoken. Mia Washington from 15 feet gives Pope John a date in the sectional final. 45-43. Pope John defeats Immaculate Heart. An incredible shot by Mia Washington. And the Lions survive and advance. And they will play Monday in the New Jersey State sectional final. An incredible game between Pope John and Immaculate Heart. Mia Washington with the game winner. The Lions win 45-43. And as Pope John had opened up that lead in the first quarter, they were starting to pull away, but you knew Immaculate Heart is such a good team, they were going to find a way back into the game. I did not know it was going to go to overtime, but I'll tell you what, the fact that Immaculate Heart had a 4-point lead in overtime, credit to them for the way that they came back in this game to tie it, take the lead. But it's Pope John's day and their celebration tonight in the sectional semifinal. 45-43, the Pope John Lady Lions defeat the Immaculate Heart Blue Eagles. And so now they'll move on to the sectional final on Monday against the winner of Morris Catholic versus DePaul. We will be with you for that game. Check local listings for the time and for the location. And if you're able to make it out to the game, please do so. Final score, once again, from Pope John High School inside the Murphy Athletic Center for the last time this season, but not the last game for the Lady Lions. Pope John wins it on a basket by Mia Washington, 45-43 over the Immaculate Heart Blue Eagles. We will see you on Monday for the New Jersey State sectional final against either Morris Catholic or DePaul. Mike Formisano saying thanks for joining us, and a great win by Pope John. Have a great night, and we will see you Monday for the sectional final.